tripod set up. A tripod is my phone wrapped in electrical tape, holding it to a light. Or there we go. Press there. Get it right. There we go. If y'all are just coming in, we are cutting and buffing a 1960 Ford Sunliner. We're getting it ready for show season coming up. You find it?
That's it.
We're live, so don't say anything horrible that no one could ever come back from.
Diabolical.
Diabolical. We're starting out with a 1500 grit, cutting this clear coat down. We're going to step up to a 2025 and a 3, and then we'll actually put the polisher to it then. It had a run on the passenger door, and we filmed a video of it taking a run out. We'll maybe try to get it uploaded tonight. We didn't paint this car. Who knows when it was painted. Looks to be an older restoration, but still holding up very well. And the guy that owned this car, I thought he won some awards with it. We put disc brakes on it for him. We moved his antenna off the cow and put duals in the back. We got to get this one out of the way because the Blazer's almost finished. We got to get back on it. And 265 Chevrolets are coming in. One's already here. We got to start some body work on it. It's a C30. If you've seen our older videos, you've already seen it. It runs good. We're going to make a dually out of it. We've got a long bed half-ton parts truck. We're going to fit that bed to that chassis and fab up some fenders for it. That'd be neat to see. What's the word, Big Bird? Big or little? On that back end outside, on that G80. Fit.
Yeah, that's tough.
That sucks. washed already, but I'm noticing I'm sanding and pulling trash out. I don't want to run a piece of sand around on that clear coat and make a bunch of scratches we got to take out after we've done this. And what I've got is just water in a bucket with a little bit of dish soap. It'll help keep your paper clean and keep a little bit of lubricant to help it slide around.
You seen that straight edge?
The who?
Straight edge?
Not since Jake's truck. Moving on over there is done. Come on, for measurement. What Kevin go to, 47?
Yeah.
Jake's went to 47, didn't it? And you can use a DA for this. We've done it, but well, this old girl, I think I'd have my hands on it. Kind of feel what's happening. Man, what? I don't know if the camera picked that up, and you hear that little, sound like a record scratching. You want to stop if you hear that. I have a piece of sand in that clear somewhere through there. We got it out of the way. There's a piece over here. It's a long time consuming process, but it really makes a nice paint job. I'm using a 3M flat block. I'll probably end up using my hand in that concave area in the hood. But anywhere it's flat, keep that block on it. Oh, they're turning, Taylor? This grease gun was laying by this windshield. I stepped on it on accident and I heard it touch the windshield. This new one we got laying over on these tires. I hope it didn't crack it. That sand come out. You can see where it's getting pale versus the shiny. The shiny is lower. That spot is a little bit lower than this spot. And if you look down, it'll make a wave. And that's where the flat block comes in handy because it'll cut this down a little deeper than the low spot. As you can imagine, if you've got a high spot, a low spot, and a high spot, you put something flat on it, you cut it down till everything's the same level. We've got a bunch of Galaxies in the shop over the years. This is the first sunliner I've ever messed with. Now, what were those retractable top? 57 Fords? We've had some of them come through, but never a 60. It's a pretty nice car. I like it. Now, apparently in 60, you had an engine option. You could still get the old Y block. So in 60, what would have been a 312 or a 292? But this one had the optional FE 352 engine, was supposed to be like, I guess, top shelf. Runs really well. Which, some FEs were good motors. The 390 was an FE. Everybody was bragging on their 390s. Everybody had an uncle that had a Mustang with a 390. My uncle, he had so what was it, a Mach 1. 69 Mach 1 with a 390. He should have kept it. I want to send a handful of those. My buddy, I'm sure y'all seen him, one that made the signs for us over in Philadelphia. He just got rid of an S code 68 coupe that had a 390 in it. And we started to get it from him. We've done a lot of Mustangs, but it seems like the time we have to work on them is getting smaller and smaller. We're pretty full right now. This is the body shop, and right now we've got a 53 office chassis, and the chassis has got the independent suspension all the way around. And there's a 69 Super B in the corner, and there's a 60 sunliner in the middle. We got a K5 that's going through restoration outside under the lean-to. We got Archie's new Chevrolet we did some paint work on. Right outside the door there. We're pretty full. And then the sand rails in the paint booth getting finished up. That's the one I'm looking forward to getting going. That sand rail will be fun, which has been too cold to mess with it. And we've been stuck waiting on parts forever. Everything we've ordered for that thing is, we ordered them in January, like January the 20th. And half of it's still not here. So I don't know what's going on with the shipping. What time you got, Tyler? No, the eagles hadn't been back, Preston. I think they was buzzards. I think the windshield is okay. Thank goodness. I don't believe it cracked. But oddly enough, a bunch of buzzards did come over. I think Tyler really wanted to see an eagle. Tell you what, making content for this thing is hard. We don't edit very well. We've had plenty of people tell us that. Well, if we fix that cow up there, one of our guys is, I wanted to see the hole get welded up. I didn't even think we should have. But it's a slippery slope because at some point you're just filming more than you're working. The live's good for that. It does get boring, I would assume, though. Just watching a guy sitting there cutting and sanding. It's almost like watching grass grow. But at least you don't miss anything with the live. I had a good time when you guys going to cruising, though, man. There was a bunch of guys come on there. That was fun. I'm looking forward to doing it this year. Did you get that one done, Tyler? Did you get 8 out of it? Oh, they already turned? I thought they might have, but that truck looked taller than Kevin's. How's she looking? I think the windshield is okay. It was a good thud, though. Don't look at it. Unless you say you agree. You can see where I like it looking for a crack. Move that grease gun, that don't happen again. Still there.
Tell Taylor he needs to start making some shop talk with Carrie and Taylor.
What was your first car, Tyler? That's a good question to ask car guys. What was your first car? Everybody loves their first car.
Mine is my 03 Silverado.
Mine is my grandfather's 1982 Crown Victoria. 2-door. And I still got it. I still have my first car.
Person talking about jokes. I heard some funny ones.
The jokes Tyler knows we can't say on YouTube. We'll get deplatformed.
No. Kill Tony joke absurd.
We'll have pitchforks and torches outside if you let Tyler tell them. Yeah, Preston says shop talk, not locker room talk. It's coming. I want to hand do the whole. Good thing though is we don't have a top to do. Where's it at? How long before we gotta go? 30 minutes? I guess that matter. We could go now. This is gonna turn into a tomorrow job anyway. It's gonna look nice. It's flattening out very well. Even over here, it used to be a ripple, and I managed to cut the ripple out, so it's gonna look a lot flatter than it did. There's one spot because somebody did some body work on it. I'd love to get that down where you couldn't see it. Somewhere up there. I just remember seeing it. It's a little bit discoloration here. I don't know why I sanded that, but she's not budging. Let's shut it down. It's 2. Are you on money too, or?
2:05.
2:05 is the ball game. Starting at 3, we gotta go to. Right. We'll go live again tomorrow while we're polishing. It'll be boring. You'll love it.
I have some jokes.
We'll have jokes for tomorrow. Preston said, you remember that single cab gold Chevy 1500 my brother used to drive? Yep. I remember that truck well. I remember when the exhaust got tore off of it. Then it was a really loud little single cab Chevy.
Oh, yeah, I remember that thing.
That's a dandy truck. Probably still got it, don't you, Preston? Just still around. Irva, hi, Irva. How are you doing?
Is it a 5-speed?
It's a 600 5-speed truck. Byron called me one morning. He was coming to church, and right in front of Rosalie's in that curve, he lost it. He didn't get pulled out. I think he's going too fast. That's just me. We turned on something on here. Yes, sir, sitting in my parents' house. I thought it was. Heck yeah. You can see it looks like once we've sanded it, it gets really dull. But you see the amount of orange peel in that paint? That's what we're trying to get rid of. It's not a true circle of light there. It's just kind of raggedy. Sound like a pulpwood truck, that's right. All right, Preston, we're going to shut it off. We're going to go to this ball game. But we'll come back live tomorrow, Lord willing. All right, we'll see y'all.